Hey everyone, it's BenjiBuck here, and today we are going to be starting a new series called Wild Season. It's a farming game. It's basically just a role-playing game. We're gonna test it out. I have played it a little bit. I wanted to kind of just get the hang of it first before I started to record. It does have some glitches and a few problems with it because it is in beta, so it's still being designed and fixed, and all the bugs are being fixed. So still in beta scene, but go ahead and check it out. It's seems like a pretty good game so far, but we're just gonna go ahead and start. New game. Press any key to continue. Bedford Valley. Okay. Hello! Welcome to Wild Season. Before you get started with your quaint farming adventure, I'm going to get you set up, alright? Let's see here. Nope, don't know a lick about ya. Alrighty then, guess we gotta go through the whole thing. I'm gonna ask you just a few questions and then I'll get you on your way, okay? Let's see. Oh, name? Let's go with Benji for the first name and Buck for the last name. There we go. BenjiBuck. Nice. No, wait. No, very masculine, right? Oh, yeah. Sure, if you want it to be. Nah, just kidding. You look like a pretty built guy to me. Oh, pretty built, huh? Cool. First time for everything, right? Oh, I know, right? So when's your birthday? Let's go with somewhere a little bit later, maybe. Let's go fall the 27th, just so we can get ready and maybe there's something that'll happen just later down the road. Great. Let me just get that written down here. All right. Your blood type is random. Close my eyes and that one. Oh. So you're O-type, huh? How interesting. Yep, it is. Alrighty, I think that's it. Yep, sure is. So, how's it look? BenjiBuck, on 27th, blood type 0, or O. Everything correct? Yep. Great. Yep, looks like everything's in order. Again, welcome to Wild Season. Oh, and Benji, be careful. Whoa, she's serious. Her eyebrows just went down, so she is very concerned right now. I'm scared. Totally scared. Oh, looks like we have a friend online. Down on your luck, you've been trying to find work for weeks. While looking, you find an ad for a farm that seems too good to be true. Though skeptical, you spend your life savings, that's really dumb, to start. Oh, I missed the rest. You head south, excited for your journey ahead. So I guess you bought the farm, huh? Okay, just driving along here and going through. It looks like a little bit of storm. And oh, wow, we just drove really fast. Apparently, oh, there we go. Yep, hit a tree. Gotta expect that. Well, looks like it's the end of the game. Well, that was fun. Good job, everyone. Way to be. Okay. Where are we? Rocket launcher obtained. Well, isn't that good? You've woken up in some sort of inn. Yes, exclamation mark. You hear some sort of commotion downstairs. What if she returns and says everything checks out? That won't happen. Maybe you should head downstairs. New quest. Welcome to Bedford Valley. Yes, thank you. We're just gonna look in here. I don't see anything that I can pick up. Come on. Are you an RPG? Don't you have stuff lying around all the time? Nope. Guess it doesn't. Not yet, at least. Oh, quiet. You might wake him up. Sorry, dear. Dear. Good morning, old sport. I'm surprised to see you awake. Are you sure you should be walking around already? You took quite the tumble last night. Edward found your car up against a tree, dear. The roads around here are dangerous regardless, but with the storm as well, why, it's a miracle you're with us at all. Oh boy, I guess it was close. Your name is BenjiBuck, right, dear? How do you know that? Oh, I didn't mean to startle you. When the doctor came to check up on you, he needed your name for his records. Okay. We had to get your ID out of your wallet. Surely you don't mind, what with the circumstances. Yeah, I do mind, very much so. Thanks a lot. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves, dear. Oh, yes, of course. I am Rosaline Underhill, and this is my husband, the mayor. I'm glad to see you're all right. Why, thank you. Do you know where you are, old sport? I think it's Bedford Valley, I think so. Well, let's see if you're thinking right, shall we? This is Bedford Valley. Yes, there it is. A quiet town nestled in the southeast of Mount Monroe, and home to a nice but humble port. The Underhills have served as mayor here for many generations, so rest assured you are in good hands. We'll have you up and going in no time. Ah yes, we have great hospitality, but you know, city folk, a few days out in the country, and they want to get home as quickly as they can. Yeah, okay, sure. Excuse me, Mrs. Underhill, Mr. Mayor? Oh, Mr. Buck. Oh, well, first name basis, please. Hi there, glad to see you're, feeling better. Mr. Mayor, I figured out what you needed. Oh, yes, of course. Old sport, this young lady right here is Alice Brandt. She works for a law firm in the city, but has come back to town recently to help out with a few things. It seems I might have to step out. There's no need, dear. Why don't you instead go with Benji and get the poor thing a glass of water? He must be absolutely parched. I'm sure I can handle whatever Miss Brandt needs from you. Ah yes, of course, dear. Come with me, Benji. We should get something in that stomach of yours. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Feed me. Okay. Wow, that's a long transition for 10 feet. As I was saying, your car is in bad need of repair. We took it to a reputable man one town over, and in his honest opinion, he feels the work needed is too much to justify the price. So I totaled my car. Now, part of this is the town's fault for the faulty road, and as such... Darling, could you come over here for just one moment? Oh, she doesn't. That's like the very upset smile. Ah, yes, dear, of course. And, yep, they're just huddled over there, looking at me. This is awkward. You don't do this to strangers, people. Come on. That's just rude. Oh, and now they're surrounding me to kill me. Well, game over. Benji, I'm afraid we must ask you a somewhat difficult question. When we were going through your belongings, to find your ID, of course. Yeah, of course, I'm sure. Oh yes, of course, to find your ID. Well, we came upon something rather particular. You see, old sport, this is the deed for an old farm here in Bedford Valley, and for some reason, you're listed as the property's owner. Yes, I bought it, thank you very much. Mr. Buck, how did you happen upon this document? Well, it proves that I live here now, right? That doesn't answer the question. The realtor gave it to me when I signed the paperwork. That does. When I bought the farm yesterday. That does not as much. Realtor, yes. Realtor? Why would a realtor? He is saying he bought the farm, dear. Bought the farm? You bought the farm? There's been some sort of mistake. Forgive my husband. He's simply confused about the series of events that brought you here. You see, dear, the piece of property you purchased, it wasn't for sale. Oh, but I bought it. It is true that the property has not been lived on for quite some time. However, the previous owner explicitly stated that the farm be given to the district after a year's absence. That person passed away last fall, meaning that the property has only been vacated for a little under 2 seasons now, which means that no one currently alive could have possibly listed this property. Okay, so someone's dead then. Do you understand what I'm saying? That a ghost listed the farm. The supernatural does not exist, Mr. Buck, and that's what you think. However, I understand how you came to the conclusion, even jokingly. The deed, it's not a forgery, and money and deed exchange hands for it. The farm, it's yours. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Now, Benji, it's not that we're upset that you bought the farm, old sport. It's just disconcerting. Yes, disconcerting. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Disconcerting. I don't think he knows what that means. You see, the farm, it's, well, darling, perhaps showing Benji his new property will be much more informative than simply describing it to him. Let's go take a look at it then. Yes, please. Though you might not like what you see. Let me guess. Run down, full of weeds, rocks, and wood. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a flower in there, though. A sparkling flower. That makes it all the more better. And... exclamation mark. This is the spur of the moment investment you left the city and could have died in a car crash for? Why, yes it is. It's beautiful. Oh, it's an absolute wreck. That's what I meant to say. As you can see, the property hasn't been lived on for quite some time. The previous owner passed a little over 2 seasons ago, as Miss Brandt mentioned, but they acquired the property through inheritance, so it hasn't been lived on for maybe 10 years? More like 15, dear. 15? We took Linda's kindergarten pictures the last year that the fields were harvested, remember? Ah yes, of course, dear. 15. Why don't you take a look around and get a feel for the place, as they say? Surely something must be salvageable, dear. I couldn't even imagine if it turned out you invested in a money pit of all things. Don't mind us, take your time. Oh, yes, thank you. I will take all the time in the world. New quest, welcome to Bedford. New quest, welcome to Bedford. Welcome to Bedford completed. No one seems to have even bothered to clean in here. It has a lingering smell. You're not sure you can ever get out. But other than that, it should host a fair number of chickens. Chickens don't care about lingering smells, right? You're sure you'll get used to it. Yes, you will. And, oh yeah, lots of space. The trees, oh look, I can go in and out of the trees. Oh, there's a fence there. And tons of room to plant crops. That'll be great. The amount of cobwebs in here is almost impressive. Other than that, no, the stable is surprisingly good shape. Maybe the first thing you should do is get yourself a horse. Though, you should probably learn to ride one first. And be financially stable. You should probably get a horse later. Well, that turned around fast. Well, let's just keep on looking around then. Oh, look at that, a well. You can get water here for your watering can. Oh, that's beautiful. This barn obviously hasn't been used in years. But with a little love and care, it could house a small herd for sure. And oh, last but not least, the house. There's still a surprising amount of furniture in here, even a TV. Oh, bingo. The electricity's still on in here? Oh, that's weird. Look! Looks like there's even a wardrobe in here. There's even clothes inside. Oh, let's definitely don't put those on. You can change the clothes on your portrait here. Oh, that's interesting. The place is smaller than your apartment in the city, which is saying something. It's not that bad. And there's enough dust in here to make yourself a dust bunny farm. Well, should do that instead then. And yet, you feel oddly at home here, like you've been here many times before. I gotta love that feeling, hey? Finding your own home. It's almost nice, or will be once you get the dust wiped up, and get new sheets, and probably tons of other things. Kill all the thousands of spiders infested, and probably have to redo the shingles on the roof, and, you know, in the floorboards, or, you know, it's just bad. The drywall, you can see that there's some of it is discolored, you're gonna have to paint. It'll be nice someday. Yeah, it'll be nice someday. Rosaline was right. The phrase money pit is putting it nicely. And yet, it's yours! Yay! The thought makes you feel warm. So, old sport, what did you think? It's great! That's wonderful? We're glad to hear it, aren't we, dear? Wow, you definitely don't seem like it. I mean, yes, of course. Absolutely delighted. Your belongings are back at the inn, so perhaps we should... Oh, we can certainly ask Richard to bring those over. They'll just be delighted to meet him. Of course, dear. I suppose I'll give you a tour... Oh, I ran through that fast. I'm sure he'll love it. Tour of the town, basically. Alright, let's, I think... He's gonna say something. Let's see what I should show you, but I think for now we're gonna just stop here for the first episode, and we'll continue this next time. We'll catch you guys later.